Great raw isn't, y'all. Ha ha ha. Yes. Come on for a walk. Or get your mats. You want to stretch out? Get your chairs. If that's what you're doing. Get your weights. If you're going to lift weights. Line up if you're going to do wall to wall. You know? Jump on your bike. Start your treadmill. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't know why this keeps falling over. I better hurry up and use this. Well, there's still some in there. Yes, I did. I forgot to oil it. Yes, I did. Now, I hope this isn't a new thing that's gonna go viral. It's leaking out of this thing anyway. So, probably need to vacuum. I think one day next week, I'm not gonna walk. I'm gonna do maintenance, y'all. Oh, I hope this stuff don't eat my hand. Y'all can start, because now I gotta go wash my hands. Let me see. Let me take this and spin it. Y'all start without me. I gotta wash my hands now. I gotta use cold water. It's not. Well, this stuff is waxy. Oh. Drama in the Aiden, honey. In the Buenos Dias. Ha ha ha. Drama in the Buenos Dias. Yeah, let's get this party started. Let me stop the girl. Okay. Alright. We don't hear nothing yet. But wait till I get on there. Yes. Oh, let's turn this all the way off. I hear the music in the background. I gotta adjust another mirror, because if not, I'm gonna be a cut off head. Oh. Well, like, comment, share. Tell her uncle, tell her auntie, tell her cousin, tell her friends, subscribe. Thanks for coming on the walk. I gotta start out with this. I know the topic is, I didn't know I wasn't supposed to like meat. I didn't know it. I had to be taught. See, nature says, oh yeah, you're the bomb, you're the everything. You're the mechanism that's making it. Go on, I got your back, I got you, move it. But these cults came along and they said, no. You're a cursed, deformed something or other already. And only if you submit to me, because I'm the only one to get the message from the God and the Jesus things. So if you submit to me, then not in this life, because you will submit to me in this life, but in the next life, you gonna be hooked up. I got the hookup for you. Wild things. But when you trace it back to his total history, seems like sometimes the joke's on us. Oh! So, anyway. Oh. I don't want to quote that thing. Isn't the sense from the follow from that novel? Anyway. I'm reading, and I see. Oh, you know what, though? It don't, when I look back at the video, it don't look like my glasses be clean, but I be cleaning them. So, I see an article in the Googles about like 1,000, I think it is, or more, North Korean IT techs North Korean IT techs sending money and all kind of things back to North Korea. Let me tell you something. Our African American IT techs will never send money to North Korea. We are lions with no teeth. We wouldn't even send it to Africa. Hell, we wouldn't even send it to our mamas. We spend it at a T-bar. But that's how well trained we are. But we couldn't get the jobs. You can't see you're in penal colony. And if not, you have to understand and know how it looks like it's a penal colony for us. It's going to rain, y'all. I think as you get older, you get closer to nature, which is good for me, honey, because this matrix is a lot. This matrix is a lot. So they were sending all the money. The bombs that North Korea uses is y'all's money, not my money, honey. I done voted since I was 19. And ain't none of that money ever went to where I wanted to go because I wanted to go to us. Yes, indeed, honey. If I had my pick, if I could IT, it would be to me and mine, honey. Ain't that something? But here's the thing. They would rather hire a North Korean whom they say is the enemy over a label born in blood, who they labeled blood and born inmate criminal. Now they're here talking to Korean War all the time. Y'all know what that BS was about. Then right over to the other BS, because it just serves a lot of purposes, and one of them are eliminating African Americans. So anyway, but you will give them all your IT positions. Won't give a label born in blood African American them positions and that money. They were sending good money back to North Korea. Racking up, honey. But it's edicts all over this penal colony, honey. They can't. Because in their minds, we're going to do something subverted with it. Oh, they don't hire us because they think that we're going to do something against this penal colony. But they will hire people who really are against this penal colony before they hire the label born in blood inmate criminal. They would hire a mass poisoner over a labeled born in blood inmate criminal, because this penal colony was where our ancestors were imprisoned. So everything, no matter what, listen, the North Koreans can carry a bomb over here and put it in the middle of the city. It wouldn't bother them. A labeled born in blood inmate criminal, don't let them have too many firecrackers. So that's how you get them. They still looking at us because this penal colony is about us. Oh, America, 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 America. The 4th of July, lying men from Lionville. 4th of July. So, there you go. So if in y'all North Korea work something to get over here to this penal colony, tell them congratulations. Or, as your ass is being blown up, say, at least it wasn't a black person. Pew. Next time North Korea tests their missiles, y'all pat each other on the back and say, well, at least we stopped them labeled born in blood inmate criminals from doing anything. We ain't giving them nothing, but we giving it all to North Korea, our enemy. Out in the mommy. Oh. I had to share that with y'all. Okay? I remember back in the day when they was hiring all them Russian spies. Nope. Wouldn't put a label born in blood inmate criminal there. No. And then, we just found out they were spies. And they were funneling money. And then they sit down and they said, well, at least it wasn't one of them labeled born in blood inmate criminals whose ancestors was imprisoned on this penal colony some 600 years ago by the crowns of Europe. No, not their bloodline. They ain't getting nothing. The Russians got it and threatening us, but that's all right. Ain't no black person got it. Y'all running out there. Help these asswipes that's paying for their own demise. Okay? Here we go. So, I didn't know I wasn't supposed to love me. I didn't. My mother was first contact. And she loved me. She told me I was supposed to love myself, take care of myself, take care of Pookie. You know? Go to school, graduate from high school. She told me I was going to be a writer. I was not successful, but I'm comfortable for how successful I was on penal colony. I was as successful as an inmate and a brick and mortar prison trying to get productions done, trying to cast, trying to focus on social issues. When they do it, it's nobody know about it except within the prison or, you know, the brick and mortar walls, but they get it done, they put it on the ethers. The same thing here for me on this penal colony. I did it. I produced shows, I produced my plays, wrote books. But I didn't know that what my mother was doing to me is giving me a sense of superiority. That's what I was told. Because my cousin Linda, beautiful, dimples, gorgeous, perfect teeth. She was gorgeous. And I wish we could have been friends. But my mother and my aunt was too busy competing with who is the better blah, 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 blah. Well, Linda's hair is longer. Well, Vicky's hair is shorter, which it was. Linda got nice legs. Vicky got nice legs. Linda's elbows are nicer. And we were never able to be friends. We were always competitors. Linda danced better than Vicky. No, Vicky danced better than Linda. And that's all we were. And at the passing, I went to see Linda. She did our hair. She made my maternity clothes. I called her on the telephone. But they would always sneak it in saying, y'all mortal enemies. So then the family would start shit. And then she and I would grow apart. And then when she got sick, they didn't want to tell me because I would have some kind of, I don't know. I just share DNA with these people, that's it. I don't know how the mind works. Yeah, I know I get away from how that mind works. But, that's how they work. Linda was so talented. Sewing. Could braid, we used to call it braiding your brains. Did you go with Linda to get your braids braided? But she knew how to do cornrows that would last at least 6 months. Now, the first month, you'd have to be putting ointment and stuff on your head because of the tight, because of the bumps from your hair being pulled so tight. But the beautiful designs. Yep, that was my cousin Linda. Oh, let's get some water. It must want to rain. Oh, I said, come over with me. Because there ain't no sun out or nothing yet. I haven't looked out the door. Whew, y'all. I'm hungry, y'all. Trying to save my feet and toes. I said I'm walking now. Oh, let me do a stretch. Oh. Because if I start walking now, they'll cut me up until I'm just a nose. Ain't no lie there, honey. Ain't no lie there. For me. Now, maybe not for y'all. Anyway. So, then, when I went to live with my Islamic father and his 4 kids. That's another way where liking me. They used to say, you think you something. I never said that to my daughter. I expected her to be something and more. Okay, let me say this again. I expected her to be something and more because it would make her happiness here on this penal colony. I wanted her independent. But see, that's called, I was thinking too much of myself and of my daughter. You see? Yeah. I wanted us to have stores and anyway. But that's considered thinking too highly of yourself. I'm going to tell you what they get you. Nothing. To me, my nieces and nephews, the bomb, smart. I used to take them to the library, and 2 of my sisters and them, they took them away because they didn't want to go to the old boring library. They didn't want to go to parks. I want to go to the old boring park with me. I got no boring beat. So there were certain times I could get them, but then I couldn't. Because see, then they would start thinking too highly of themselves. They would start thinking that they are something. And that was just not acceptable. I taught my 2 nephews how to drive without a backward glance from their mothers. It wasn't until I told them that I hear a rumor that they stealing cars. They don't need to steal no cars. If they have a driver's license, shit, I need a chauffeur. Driving get tiresome. You be ready to hand it off to the next generation. And that's what got them. But it was something I wanted to do, and they weren't going to be a part of it. Fixing the brakes. Because I don't know why the boys used to come with those big, heavy sneakers. And when they slammed on the brakes of that little cheap car that I could only get us to start practicing in, you know what I'm saying? Because your mama ain't hand over nothing. But I was thinking too highly of myself. I don't want to see my nephews in jail, stuff like that. Not over no dumb shit like driving. So I gave Jay her little cut of our income tax check and bought a little hoopty. Got her and them together. Not a backwards glance from my sisters. Something you want to do, just go ahead and do. Because I was thinking highly of myself. But yes, I was thinking highly of myself. I was thinking highly of my nieces and nephews too. I didn't know I was supposed to do that. I didn't know that they was doing the jail song. I didn't know they was raising for that. I was like, we great, we're fantastic. And it was like, we done told you about loving yourself. Get down off your high horse. That's what it's called. And then, when I went to that Southern Baptist cult, whew, no, they did not. Liking me, My breastises is cursed. My womb is cursed. My ankles is cursed. My mouth is cursed. I take in clean air, but when I blow it out, it's cursed. Get off your high horse. You think you're something? You ain't nothing but a sinner. And ain't never gonna be nothing in the sinner. I'm like, whoa. But then you go to the girl cousin and she say, yo, you know, we could do this, we could do that. We all sing. We have a piano. We could do a singing group, like, right? We must have fought for 4 days. They jumped me every chance they could. That wasn't acceptable talk, but I didn't know that. I was basically, pulling them away from whatever it was, giving them some dreams or some ambition or something. But that was liking myself. No. I must have fought for a good year and a half. And then the incest started. But it always get you when your eyes was closed. Okay? Never when you're standing up there looking at them. When you grab that cast iron pot and work it out. No, they don't do it like that. But that's all called grooming. And it's because I loved myself. So once they had me collapse within myself, then they were satisfied, but ancestors wasn't going to have that, honey. I was working at the VA hospital. They put me in a uniform, and I had to walk around loving myself, and they had to love me. Y'all go with that blonde hair, blue eye receptacle. I'm always going with the ancestors. Love me before I got here. Love me when I got here. And love me because I'm still here. Y'all go ahead with that blonde hair, blue eye receptacle coats. Yeah. Oh, I get chills when I think how my life would have been had I stayed in South Carolina. Cousins coming by the house, incesting me when they want to. And I'm being called the whore of the family because they don't blame men. They don't blame men. What they say about men is, the devil jumped in them. But that's all right. God gonna straighten him out. Or they say, that boy, Because it's all the process of domination. It has nothing to do with sex. I was still liking me. Nothing changed until I crumbled in on myself. And then, like I said, the ancestors walked me in the VA hospital and said, you volunteering? And my grandmother got all proud because she wanted to be a nurse. And she got me my uniforms. So though at home, I was a crumbling victim at work, I was planning my escape. Planning my escape. When I sat with those doctors and they talked to me about their ambitions and what they want from life, and I sat with those nurses and they told me it's okay to want things from life. That when I was your age, I blah, 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 and then they did the plan. They just was speaking to a label, born in blood inmate criminal. And that plan didn't work for me But the ideas did. And then I started liking myself again. I said, I'm getting up out of here. But I didn't know I wasn't supposed to love me. But I always kept fighting to get out of the muck, to get to the surface, and exercise does it for me. Every time I exercise, I feel I'm telling myself, I just love you so much, Vicki. I thank you for the lungs, breathing for me, the old muscles working for me, all the organs organizing for me. And like I came in, loving me, I'm going to leave loving me. I know y'all think I talk about roller skating. Why does an old lady want to roll? No. First of all, roller skating and ice skating is easy. It's just keeping your balance. Motion is going to make you move when you're on wheels or on a razor on ice. But I know my body's happy. When I get legs are happy, everything is happy when I finish roller skating and ice skating. And it's a solitary thing. I don't need to have a crowd. I don't have to be liked or not liked. All I have to do is sensibly glide. And I think that's what it was. The first time I ice skated and I glided, I was like, wow, I forgot you can glide through life. It's not all this shoveling, climbing, blah, blah, blah. You can glide around those obstacles. And that's what I'm going to do, honey. And that's why I want roller skating. Let's get our weights. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got to get some water too, y'all. And every time I exercise, I focus on me. And I know the coats, they don't like it. They don't like it. Because that means I'm an independent thinker. Because I'm thinking about me. But going back to teaching my nephews and my daughter how to drive, I knew the independence that it gave me on this penal colony. So I wanted my nieces and nephews and daughters to have that same independence. So by me thinking highly of myself and loving myself to get a driver's license, I was able to give that next generation who allowed themselves to participate driver's licenses. So yeah, loving myself allows me to love them. Now, if they don't love themselves, child, trust me, they hate me. How you loving me and I hate you? I hate myself. I be saying bye, see ya. Glad not to be you. Squeeze your gut. Tuck in your elbow. Let's knock out this 5. Neither up nor down. Squeezing this gut really good. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 for good luck. And when I pick up these water bottles, because we have the 2 dogs, we have the big, I think like 2 gallons or a couple of gallons. water, and I pick that up just as easily and just as simply. And like I said, I could flip my mattress from just this motion. This area is just. But see, if you love yourself, then that's what you get into, and that's what you'll spread, and that's when people will stay away from you. Squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow, neither up nor down. Squeeze your gut, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. For me, it's like don't bend forward, don't bend forward. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 for good luck. Yeah, don't bend forward, don't bend forward. But you know what I found was helping with roller skating? That's when the eyes, and I'm saying, oh, that's elementary. But when you get older and stuff start, with age, like wires and stuff and veins and stuff and disconnecting the protons and neutrons and stuff, and you can forget different things. But I connected the last Wednesday when I was roller skating, and I kept saying, eyes, get me there. And all of a sudden, the foot started doing what it's supposed to do. It took the commands from the eyes. And okay, anyway. Thanks for coming on the walk. Like, comment, share. Tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Thanks for coming on the walk, y'all. Tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend. Yeah. Even half hours. But I want to tell you all that, especially the YouTubes, I'm all louder, and the Facebook is too. Just love yourself and take care of yourself and exercise. And that is the best way you can help anyone, is to help yourself first. And love yourself. And don't let nobody tell you, oh, don't trust your eye. Your eyes don't this. Oh, don't let the right hand know what the left hand doing. Don't let the kidney know what. Really? Anyway. Like, comment, share, tell uncle, tell auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend. Subscribe. Have a marvelous day. And I'll see you on Monday. Thanks for coming on the walk. Thanks.